If you've recently picked up the Pixel 6 or 6 Pro, you might be looking for a case to keep your precious device protected, and you're also probably wondering if the official Pixel 6 cases and covers are worth it. Well, luckily, we're going to find out together. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Google here on YouTube. Remember to thumbs up, hit subscribe, and then tap the bell icon to be notified about all our future uploads. Just rewinding a little bit, since the launch of the Pixel 2, Google has offered fabric cases. This year though, with the launch of the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, the official cases no longer sport the soft, nice kind of texture that we've become accustomed to. Instead, Google has ditched fabric completely and has decided that plastic is what Pixel 6 series needs for protection. At $29 per case, the price is pretty steep, but still cheaper than the classic fabric options, which were sometimes in the $40 range. However, like any official case, this should mean a few things. Firstly, a more precise fit. Secondly, a better device aesthetic overall. To help work out though if this is the case, we've tested all of these official options in every single colour to better determine if they are almost worth $30 a piece. So you're probably wondering what's in the box. Well, as part of Google's continued efforts to increase the usage of recycled materials on and in as part of the devices and accessories, the packaging is a stripped back affair on the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro official case lineup this year. There is really very little in the box, not that there needs to be. In the box there is simply a case and a warranty card, and as we mentioned, save that case, you should be able to recycle this cardboard packaging once you have removed the fabric loop which is at the top of each box and any adhesive stickers attached. Otherwise you can't recycle these at your local recycling centres. Overall, we have to say it's simple but effective, but we're not here for the box now, are we? So let's get to the meat of this review. The downside to the entire options though is that if you want anything other than a frosted or what is a semi-transparent finish on your smartphone case this year, then you might want to look at something other than an official Pixel 6 case option. Google has just kept things simple with 3 cases for the Pixel 6 and 4 cases for the Pixel 6 Pro this time around. You can pick up the official Pixel 6 cases in 3 distinct colours for the Pixel 6, including Stormy Sky, Light Rain and Cotton Candy, and all of these correspond with the Pixel 6's colour lineups of Sort of Sage, Kinda Coral and Stormy Black. The Pixel 6 Pro gains an extra colour that can be picked up. That is so they are available in Stormy Sky, Light Frost, Soft Sage and the Google Store exclusive Golden Glow, which is made for that sort of sunny model. As we mentioned, you can pair your phone with a colour correct case. Well, because each case is not quite clear or is semi-transparent, we would just say most of you want to just grab the muted Stormy Sky colour if you simply don't care what your phone looks like. Our advice would be to grab a case though that matches your phone as closely as possible, as this definitely looks more appealing and definitely feels more cohesive. So while there is a frosted finish on each case on offer, this doesn't actually add any sort of tactile feel or extra grip, as each case itself does feel quite slick when in your grasp. The polycarbonate chassis is fairly firm, but it has a rubbery texture that will no doubt absorb dings and scrapes quite well, but it is hard to deny that this isn't quite as nice as fabric, at least in the hand, although that is subjective. A new design does feel a little generic, even when the Pixel 6 is sporting what is a quite unique design in the smartphone space. The core frame of each case is nice and solid though, thanks to a dual layer design, but there is a soft lip that lets you snap your Pixel 6 or 6 Pro in snugly, and this is most prominent around the button covers, which disappointingly don't have any added colour or any extras like you would see on previous cases. Google, we think, really missed a trick on this area, as a coloured power button would have been a nice little extra flavour and playful addition that Google is sort of known for. It's also worth noting that when you do fit each official case to your Pixel 6 or 6 Pro, the softer edges around the inside of the case itself can snag, but you can easily adjust this. It is something that you want to be aware of because it can be a little bit annoying at first, and it is common on similar silicone cases out there. It also does mean that the edges of your displaying device and the frame itself are not making direct contact with that polycarbonate, and it should overall secure your phone better in the case itself. On the Pixel 6, each case does add a little more bulk than you might expect, but it does protect the display edges a little more readily, as the case lip itself extrudes a little bit, and it ensures that when you set down on a surface, your screen shouldn't make contact with the table or surface itself. This is slightly less pronounced on the official Pixel 6 Pro cases, but that's likely due to the design and shape of that curved screen, which of course comes with that model. There is also a slight inset for the upper earpiece speaker on both devices that helps when shaping sound outwards, but also allows audio to be projected towards you without obscuring or muffling that audio itself. When making calls, this can help improve quality, but not quite as much as on some other devices and other cases out there. It is worth noting that it does make a minor difference, we must admit. The only other cutouts are for the camera bar, the USB-C charge port, and the bottom firing speakers. These grill cutouts also do help shape sound in a similar manner to the earpiece, also providing a small but precise cutout around just for sound to escape perfect. Charging also plays nicely with most USB-C cables because of that cutout, but it does provide just enough wiggle room for thicker cables that are going to be insulated. Clearly, Google wants us to use the in-the-box cable or a similar sized option for maximum compatibility with Pixel 6 official case lineups here. At the back though, there are a few things to note about this new design. Depending on which colour you do choose, there will be a colour-coded G logo in a much higher position than on the older fabric cases. Obviously, this is going to be due to the removal of the capacitive fingerprint scanner usually found on the back of a Pixel phone. This is about the biggest googly touch you'll find on this year's official Pixel 6 and 6 Pro case lineup, and while it is appreciated, it's not exactly a huge addition. It is embossed though into each and every case, which adds a kind of a nice tactile feeling under your finger, but it doesn't add a great deal in the grand scheme of things. Because of the new camera bar as well, case makers will undoubtedly have some issues with protecting the new glass module and lens setup at the back. Google has decided to add a squared off lip around the camera bar itself that should mean good protection, and it does add some stability to the case as well if you place your phone face up on a surface. Should also help prevent damage from a drop quite substantially, as this is quite a firm and striking portion of the case itself. This is going to be a good compromise though, as no part of the camera bar is covered or blocked. This does mean that some other cases out there will provide, maybe they'll provide a little bit extra protection along the curved edges, but they won't allow you to admire this impressively unique design trait without altering the overall aesthetic, which the Google officials cases really don't. So the official Google Pixel 6 and 6 Pro cases do offer a good level of protection and act more like an extension of the design itself. There is a minor added bulk though that makes them a little bit harder to recommend than some similar style third-party options, but the $29 entry price is much more of a stumbling block, at least in our opinion. Google is offering a good mix of protection and quality, but the official case lineup might not be the best option for everyone out there. They do deflect a little grime and dirt a little bit better than a fabric case, that is for sure, but they do feel a little bit sterile as a result. If all you really want to know though is whether the official cases are worth almost $30, then sadly, the short answer is probably going to be no. We will have though more case reviews coming up soon at much more palatable entry price points than $29, and maybe even a few beyond that if you want some luxury cases. But we want to know how you're protecting your precious Pixel 6 or 6 Pro. Are you using the official case? Let us know though if you're using any other option down in the comment sections below. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed this quick look at all of the official cases for the Pixel 6 series. But this is Damien with 9to5 Google saying thanks for watching, and I will speak to you later.